Top 10 reasons not to move to Hartford, Connecticut. Hartford is the capital city of the US state of Connecticut. Hartford was the richest city in the United States for several decades following the American Civil War. Today, it is one of the poorest cities in the US, with 4 out of every 10 families living below the poverty threshold. Nicknamed the insurance capital of the world, Hartford holds high sufficiency as a global city, as home to the headquarters of many insurance companies. Other industries include the services, education and healthcare. Hartford has a population of just over 120,000. Let's begin. Number 10. Socialism. You have socialism in the city, where people are plain lazy. They don't want to get a job. They rather smoke pot and steal from their neighbors. They are horrible people, and the city is one of the poorest in America for good reason. I heard many black people and women love socialism. Soon enough, the whole city will be bankrupt. People need to get a grip and think about the consequences they are facing. Many black youths need to stop taking that weed or heroin that comes from Baltimore. It's bad for them. If people don't work, there will be no taxes, and the money will never trickle down to help the city, and the crime will always rise. And this is what we are seeing today in Hartford. How sad. Number 9. Nightlife. Well, you cannot go out and have fun, as you have to constantly watch your back, as you may be knifed for wanting to have some fun. There are so many criminals in the downtown area, it's unbelievable. And there are so many black gangs that harass people every day, and if someone says something, then it's branded as racism. However, let's not discriminate, as there are some white gangsters that are never shown on TV because they are high-ranking officials, and these people deal with your tax money. These people are protected, and you cannot do nothing about it. Nothing. Number 8. Cold winter. In the winter, the weather is very cold. You're not going to get the coldest winter like you get in Alaska, but it is cold. If you're from the south or from Cali, then you will have a bad time. You will need thick jumpers, and make sure you buy a roll neck jumper. It will protect your neck from having a frosty neck. Number 7. AntiMale. The city is bad for men, as socialism is pushed down everyone's throat. Capitalism and businesses make America a great country, or else America would be the next Cuba, where hard-working people are not rewarded and are equally paid to lazy workers. And that is not fair. Well, in Hartford, the concept is kinda the same. Since Hartford is part of America, it has capitalistic elements, but socialism is at its core. Women get extra vacations for period pains, maternity, and get bonuses, whilst men have to work twice as hard and not get rewarded. Number 6. Hatred. I don't want to call it racism, but everyone hates each other. It could be that many people hate themselves. That's why they hate others. When you go outside, people will never smile at you or even say hi. Come on, it's only a hello. They won't even acknowledge you are there. People are very cold. Very, very cold. Number 5. The city is in decay. The city is dying, the shops are closing, and yes, you have some fine eateries in Hartford. That is unique, and many people love eating in such places. However, the malls need some repair, and the city has been vandalized and left to rot. However, the city needs to fix its own people. Poor people need help. Don't give them charity. Give them the tools and make them work. Number 4. Garbage. Hartford is full of garbage. You can see so many rats running around the area. It is a disgusting sight to witness. People don't know how to throw garbage in a garbage can. People need to be taught where to throw their garbage, as their ma'am was too busy. The city should be stricter or give people fines. Keep America clean. Number 3. Boring. The city is boring. There is nothing to do. You can join a gang, do some crimes, and be put in jail. Or you can be a feminist woman and hold signs that men are the enemy and demand change, and get topless and run around like crazy and not be thrown in jail. Or you can be a career politician and pretend everything is good and give your people glad tidings without giving them a solution to their problems. The main takeover from this is the city has nothing to offer. Number 2. Crime. The poor live in the outskirts of downtown. Many of them are career criminals. There are so many hot-headed thugs that roam around the city and cause misery to so many people. If you live in Connecticut, you will experience violence and you will be threatened by a gangbanger to hand over your money. Most crimes involve violence with a gun, and criminals tend to rob people and burgle shops. Hartford is known to be a poor criminal city. The solution is to give the criminals a job. Make them clean the toilet. If they do have a criminal record, make it mandatory. They must follow rules or be put in jail for longer and lose privileges. And if they are not fit for society, lock them up. Or better, put them to sleep. Justice served. Number 1. High taxes. You get income tax and property tax on cars. It's ridiculous. You need to have the money to pay all those taxes, and if you don't pay, the government will take your house away. This is a socialist state, so watch out. A foreigner may take your job away. And the governor doesn't care if you're whiter than the snow or you have lived your whole life in Connecticut. The great thing about living in Hartford is you will earn a good salary, but that salary will be heavily taxed, and the money shall be used to benefit those lazy sods who will break into your house and take your valuables. Just get out the city and buy yourself a gun and move to Colorado or somewhere nicer. There we have it. The top 10 reasons not to move to Hartford, Connecticut. What do you think of the list? Let me know. And finally, subscribe to the channel and I will see you in another time.